Welcome, fellow classmates. Today, I would like to thank you for joining me on my presentation. I want to take you on a short journey of my goals and between the beginning, middle, and end of where I hope to be with game design. So let's begin. I first started playing video games with the first system being for me was the Super Nintendo. I know many of y'all probably played Pong on the Atari and some of the older generations, but for me it was Super Nintendo. One of the very first systems I played, I enjoyed and loved. Some of the top three games that I played as a kid was Breath of Fire, Legend of Zelda, and then Secret of Mana. All three of these are RPG style games with their different um, styles. Legend of Zelda was a one-person game, still somewhat of an RPG style, very strategic with mild violence. Breath of Fire was a turn-based RPG style game, again, mild violence to it, and with a party system where you rotated extra characters out. Secret of Mana was another RPG. It starts out as a single player game, but it's a more of a free reign action. So with Secret of Mana, more of a style where it's in between Legend of Zelda, where you have free reign of running around the map and interaction with different characters, while it's still close to being of a style of Breath of Fire, where you had party members and you can switch between using them, and it's on a semi style turn base, where you get the most effectiveness out of your attacks by waiting for the bar or your attack gauge to fully charge up and swing to do the most damage. Now, playing these games was very strategic, so I had my mind thinking, and as I played them more, I enjoyed it, and I fell in love with playing video games, mostly in the RPG style, turn bases. One of the first games I played on the N64 when that came out was Quest 64. Quest 64 was another style of RPG, one player, open free reign, but the battle system was, of course, different for its time. Put you kind of in a ring where you had certain bounds, and if you walk to the edge of it and keep running in that direction, that would be your method of escape. Elsewise, you would fight the enemies. Now, growing up, I enjoyed playing baseball, and I did enjoy taking apart things as well as watching anime cartoons. As you can see, Dragon Ball Z was one of my top favorites. Even the GT, which was not as famous or as well liked. But nowadays, as I'm playing games, I play on the Wii U, so Super Mario Kart is one of my favorite. If anybody ever wants to play, let me know. World of Warcraft was another big one. That's when I started in the MMOs. And Blizzard made a wonderful game with World of Warcraft that helped me get through, the last 5 years of playing. Um, so now going with the education system of where I want to do with being a game designer, I first started out at Georgia Gwinnett College, starting as a computer programmer and then digital media when they opened up. But being with Georgia Gwinnett College is more of a business school. I look more for creative. I want to be able to design my games, make a game where multiple people play and enjoy it. Millions of people will love it, and this way I know I put a hand in something of greater value. So that's when I found Full Sail University. Talking to the student liaison, I fell in love with them. They had me excited, joyous. If anything, that would be the best moment of my life was talking to the student liaison. And even though I live in Georgia and the school campus down in Florida, I was smiling from ear to ear, excited and full of life for wanting to go to the school. So I joined in for the game design degree program. For me, I want to end up going to any one of the colleges or companies when I do graduate from Full Sail would be Square Enix, Nintendo, Blizzard, or yeah, I think that's actually pretty much it. Those are one of the companies that say are well known for good games, RPG style, family friendly, mildly violence or so. Nintendo has been one like the biggest family members to me, honestly, through my household, and that's my goal. So that's just the short term of my story as a game designer and how I came to be. So I'd like to thank everybody for joining on the presentation and having a wonderful day. Bye.